we remember Dr. Marvin Jolly, who died over the weekend at age 91. Jolly was involved in the development of the annual Hazard Lions Club radio auction on WSGS. He, along with John Evans Bowling and Ernest Sparkman, were flown to western Kentucky by Lee Henry Cottle, where they spent the day observing an auction on WHOP. They returned to Hazard with plans to begin a local auction here. But it was that airplane ride back home that was memorable. The fog was so thick, the visibility was near zero.
And you've never had a thrill unless you fly from here to Hopkinsville and back to Lee Henry Cottle and try to follow the North Fork to the landing strip in an airplane where it's so fogged in. You remember that, Ernest?
Oh, yeah.
I got out there and I knew the Lord was on my side.
We flew back to Hazard, John Evans Bowling, Dr. Jolly, Lee Henry Cottle, and when we got to Hazard, you couldn't see the ground. The airport was down there somewhere, but we couldn't see it. So we decided to fly on up to Whitesburg to see if we could land. So we flew up to Whitesburg, couldn't see the ground up there.
So the crew flew back to London, Kentucky to see if they could land there.
And Lee Henry, the pilot, says, I believe I can get down between the mountains and we can fly the valleys back to Hazard. And that, you talk about being scared. We've got over to Buckhorn. I remember seeing Buckhorn Lake, and then that was it. It just all blanked out, fogged in again. And of course, I just knew it was going to fly right into a mountain, so he gunned that plane and got up above the mountains. And we had to fly back to Lexington and get a rent-a-car to get back to Hazard. We left the airplane in Lexington.
Marvin, Ernest, John Evans, and Lee Henry all made it back home safely 51 years ago, and the Hazard Lions Club auction has been an annual affair ever since.